Pauline Hanson and David Lyon. But good evening, everyone. I'll also start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land we gathered on and pay my respects to their elders past and present. This land was never ceded. It always has been and always will be Aboriginal land. And of course, it is my absolute pleasure to be back in Port Macquarie, back home, actually. I still tell very proudly to people in Sydney that although I've lived much longer in Sydney, I have many more friends in Port Macquarie. So thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you also. I have to say the dinner was absolutely amazing. So whoever cooked dinner and pavlova, I think, was just perfect, hit the spot. So thanks so much, and hopefully we can have a stimulating conversation tonight about shaping our future, because I think that's what I'm interested in, a future that is actually focused on treating everyone fairly and equally, and to make sure that everyone actually has access to things that they need to lead a good life. I've of course had the privilege of representing you all in New South Wales Parliament for 5 years, and I do hope that I have the same honor for a few years in the Australian Senate as well. In state parliaments, some of you may not know, I have had responsibility for a very large number of portfolios, like transport and roads and ports, animal welfare, the environment, status of women, drugs and harm minimization, young people, and the list does go on. And I often, half jokingly and half seriously say, and I think Marie said this before, that I can only fulfill this responsibility for two main reasons. One is that I'm an engineer, and I actually have had training to look at things in a very analytical way. But the main reason is that I'm a woman, and we are well known for doing many things at the same time. But together, we have achieved quite a lot in the 5 years that I've been there, standing up to the Liberal National Government against their toxic privatisation agenda, whether it's public hospitals, public education, public transport, or public land. We have presented an alternative vision for a sustainable transport system, for instance, which is accessible, affordable, and efficient. We've convinced some of the largest airlines around the world to stop exporting greyhound for racing. And we've defeated fetal personhood laws in New South Wales Parliament, which were really going to restrict women's right to choose. We got rid of pregnancy discrimination laws in New South Wales. Many people did not believe it. I didn't believe it when someone contacted me last year and said that they had been dismissed from their work for not disclosing at the time they were interviewed that they were pregnant. I did not know that in New South Wales we still had those laws that allowed employers to do that. So we did. We had a campaign. We convinced the government to change those laws. And of course we introduced the first ever bill in the history of New South Wales Parliament to decriminalise abortion. We're not there yet, but we're very close to it. We know that Queensland is going to do it soon, and New South Wales will be the last state left. And I do understand that there is a big movement which will carry on the momentum that we started. But for me, I have to say the best part of this work has been the people, the wonderful people that I have met during these many campaigns across New South Wales, both in big cities like Sydney and Newcastle, to smaller towns like wauchope, and even smaller places like Breeza. And I was talking to Karen earlier. The farmers are in focus at the moment because of the drought, but there's very little talk about the link of drought to climate change. But we do know that many farmers, and I have met them just a few months ago, I was sitting in Breeza at the dining table of the richest farmer in Breeza, and we were talking about climate change. So things actually are changing. Our voices are being heard. People do really want big change. I was in Mudgee just a few weeks ago at the Small Farms Day, where the Greens had a stall. And we probably wouldn't have had that stall. We wouldn't have had the courage to have that stall in Mudgee a few years ago. It was so positive. I was really surprised at the response. People just kept coming up to us and saying, good on your Greens, or it'd be great to see you in the Senate, Mehreen. It was really common. So that does give me hope that things are changing. Because, the Greens do punch way above our weight. But the only way that we do this is because we